So, Wandon, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Me want me both old songs ni bi wani aje pa.
Many aje, but I mean to me lyrics ni bi.
Yeah. I think it's a new be boy. Kale ya okoya ne ho ofepa.
Mrs. Samray, oh baby, you. Make say you nan pepa. Na mo kuma say apa.
Oh yeah.
So
Next just a Ghana man almost shall say pay bibi di we na nye ne wo ache.
Time a minutes kan na Ghana ma pe. So say me half cast. Half cast boys yes
But half cast no senka ana half cast na we tuntum ana me bo.
We tuntum cast.
Oh my God. Bandana from Ghana, Mokoho. Obiani Miho. Right, I was for one dawn in the building. Mabeneno Elmo Enkomo. You're welcome to the studios of Kesman One Dawn.
Thank you very much.
What do you have to say?
I'm in show. I mean, I'm person can show.
Oh,
you know, because my show YouTube, Niama, and I felt, I need to come and, just embrace whatever you are doing and tell you, say I'm in show, because sometimes I need people to tell my story for me and people to analyze whatever is going on. And interview back when I saw that you were just being, real about, life and the whole situation. And
oh,
yes, because I need people to tell my story for me. I need people like you can spread the story for the new generation to understand why the Shatta brand is like this. I would really, want people like you to do that more for me, so that Ghana, a country, I love people. I know people love me here too. I don't want who say me any paponi na mintia the asemase na me pegidi. So I'm just here to say God bless you and your whole management and your whole colleagues around here.
Wow. God bless you to One Dawn. I mean sure because just like my brother Sammy Flace and abro. You didn't know chiache pa and say one thing maybe I say will be or situation yadia or we know where you started from. Intina Edrum Ribe was a man ko phones and no. This person onye Satan, onye evil name Adana make us be say to set me te ahana minya me deliberate. Inti say we wa adwen say oba attack me maboso me nsan koma no I will do everything in my power to stop you. Also said the bear on wounded. Inti e basa wan hwe nipa nto ase but eto da asa na tie. So One Dawn, you welcome.
Thank you very much.
Me want me both old songs ni bi wani aje pa.
Many aje, but I mean to me lyrics ni bi.
Yeah. I think it's a new be boy. Kale ya okoya ne ho ofepa.
Mrs. Samray, oh baby, you. Make say you nan pepa. Na mo kuma say apa.
Oh yeah.
So
next just a Ghana man almost shall say pay bibi di we na nye ne wo ache.
Time a minutes kan na Ghana ma pe. So say me half cast. Half cast boys yes
but half cast no senka ana half cast na we tuntum ana me bo.
We tuntum cast.
Oh my God. Whoa. Shatta, mamini kemu so then ma was a sign from bandana to Shatta Wale because me momu dey say they make me very smart. Satama na oye bandana o bonyum na mete wale.
Exactly.
Enti echira me better say San Fro Shatta Wale and I was like now then bra we know the adwin ni di abra na. Enti then ma was a sign from bandana to Shatta Wale.
Well, I say usidai. So you start from foundation. And even before you start with the foundation, you need to have a plan. So the plan was, from the foundation, how would the house look like? How would the structure look like? So what I knew was an abbreviated word. Not many first girl. It's we're just abbreviating. Something that will be attached to my name and will be worldwide. And that was World Alerted Lyrical Entertainer. And see. The word I later lyrical entertainer, I was like, okay, so maybe I'm a popular kakra na menyum so to me business no cost year. If I want to rebrand my name, I need to still use the Wale. So that was why I using Wale no menyum no more. So for me to rebrand, I had to just look for a name that would be attached to Wale that would be, stronger in the market, and That's why the name Shatta came up, and Shatta is, my definition is, a serious person, so I just decided to add the Shatta Wale to it, and Abe, it didn't be a me cramming will be there.
Oh, okay. I think the one thing about you is the other one sabi so like a yekese. Changing from bandana to Shatta Wale, there be amakasi yenim ko form ko aba. But okoba ye no bibiri na okoba unhye dante nka biem. Na afi na adwuma no kra na afono no. Osamba ne de ne ma wo vim ne say no makọ asan ababa this time around there. Ma menye ne bigger than before.
Yes.
Well, Unyankopon so.
No, because I say, everything you do first, I believe that someone find me and take you first. So you see, I'm a very spiritual person when I'm talking to God, and I talk to God in my own way that I feel He can hear my voice. So me praying to God and telling Him to guide me through this, second phase. It was a prayer I made. One time, my brother, like I basa too much, so I found a place. I call that place a holy place. Me go koto ya bompa. I catch me say, me baba say something, but on mommy, chance. Maybe a time na me ya bandana. Maybe a million more, maybe a Christians and I be my offend you. So you should just try and forgive me and give me this last chance, because I really want to make him proud. Because talent's not the Hashem mono. I can't just, let it go like that. And I don't want to disappoint him, God himself. So after the prayers, I think that was when everything started changing. Yeah, and I feel bold to tell people, say, my call malam, so my end might be brave, but
I'm wow.
I'm wow, because all the results I was looking for didn't come back. That prayer alone changed everything in my life. That is why I made a promise to God, and it's a covenant, between me and him that maybe I could be whether president, whether wine, I'll just make sure I mention his name there for him to know that I still recognize whatever he's doing for me. Michelle Beyonce say, me catch you and say, God told me I was going to be here, and God said I should tell you are blessed, because I feel good, telling people about God, because that is the only thing I can give God. I mean to be man Messika, I mean to be man fear, but for me to praise him every time, I believe is what is keeping me up to today.
Wow. Juma bi ana Shatta answer na be room. I think that just a wunya a ho do answer. Me sure so sorry Darko Pen say no, I want to be a musician. You have some people you were looking up to. Onyom could be I think from Tete Mekaka Areho Sami master the real pulele and my obo terrible chaka. Minim na o inspire one as na o personal relationship with him.
Okay, now me what personal relationship with him, and spiritually na time I'm more school, not at this school.
Wow.
And he was like really, the top, artist in their school. So now every day was my dream to meet him. So meeting him and the things we spoke about really gave me that motivation. And and also he's a very hardworking guy on that. He always wants to write lyrics, wants to rehearse, and that gave me that motivation. Say, what if he's doing it like that and he's getting the name and the fame he's getting? Why don't I copy that from him? So for my serious works, I would say it's terrible DjkA, because he's the only one I met na Ogi Jumapa, so that's why I had to give him a shout out in a song like that. And I've given him shout outs in most of my songs, because anytime I think about some particular type of song that may say motivation, I just want to mention his name, and then may he rest in peace, though. He's a real godfather to me.
Wow. Comparing those times and currently, I know say that time na sikan shede ni musa then time a bandana pie, we all know ne sikan shede ni musa na comparing that time no to ene in terms of hatred then times ene ne ugidi say era de he pa na etwitwa nantini ewum then time ane sika nim any ne ya memfa ne say wama like sika etimi abem wama said the amanfo asibi ehunu show said the asibi charge comparing those time to this time yenhwe de he na wa hwa hatred ewum pa.
Well, like the adage goes, money is the root of all evil. So where there is money, there are a whole lot of evilous people around. I would say this times more because
Sikane
bem went in Kofai, I read, be a only but I always say it's a big cake, if you take your time, you get your peace, and you just go wherever you want to go. But say there, I just so like or time be more like people even speak like they don't want you to move on. Like all because and it's all because of money. So I'll just say in the olden days I saw everybody, like the artists that I'm in home would say that the Lumba Mu, Kodren Trimu, maybe to the level of a Brafo, Lord King, and me one superstars. More fear like me show more TV so I not be yeah because if you say hey, like these are like real stars.
Someone said that bang.
Because I go like wow, they went crowd deal much in but I found out that system na woman like I'm more respected arts, and that's how come all those fame from that side has come down to this Sisiano Ote, music. You are hearing like people bashing people, weighing like so. It's evilous right now. Sisia Sikabe Munu. Among Kofu, I read. I call it Ghana music, no. We've created armed robbers among ourselves. We have person will be, but I see it to be something that if we can be able to take our time and build, everybody will be smiling. That is why I've taken it upon myself. Say, anytime I come to Kumasi, I feel like very relaxed because the treatment like you guys give me here is like you're not hearing things that they are saying in Accra. Because I believe mono like harmony be when it comes to like artistry nyama. What must say if you check the culture of even Ashanti Kingdom, like it's so beautiful. What must say like our king Nira will say to like like mu cherish nyama. But from where we are seated in Accra is like obia pesika obia PBB and so the otano person coming and say no, let's not give him
More.
more, and that is what I think is killing the music industry right now.
Wow.
Because it's making other artists not able to even speak out because almost true. So kasaka you bet me at nine and I bet me you free league no more, so that is what I see is going on right now.
I was very live on Kesben FM, Kesben TV. Making sure say over subscribe and having so watch Jumedian or Kesben TV. Mene the dancer can one don Shatta Wale na meneno airborne komo e studio has a crane to crime. Shatta mami emusasa what say obi abon ho pose Shatta de ye planet ye kanasha. Ya na ofani saying.
And that's surprising, mommy, because it's an experience I've been through, and I always tell my team that this is something that, like, is a fight I fought from my family into this world. I would say, even before time, I'm a papa woman. I believe, say, the Siemens that were sent to my mom, you say, Obama or release the Siemens are like it has like over 4,000 Siemens that are trying to come out.
Yeah.
So for me to be able to fight and come out like this, and come into a family where I say I want to do music and they say no, I don't want to do music, and I can be able to fight that and come out When I see like the industry trying to speak like that, I see them like no, I'm an experienced soldier. Yeah, I've been through whatever you think I've not been through, unless you don't realize what you have been through. So when I see them talking like that, me home would say I grow Kakra 1, 2. No, I see them like they don't know who I am. Because some of us we are created, yes, we are human beings, but we don't have the same spirit working. Maybe I'm a spirit, Unim say nyame ankasa no guide me. Maybe our spirit no angel kwata na guide ro. Obi so angel kwabna kweku
na guide.
Once Obama be na moko and spirit no your friend is Sheila.
Obama spirit no. Guide no.
Ebi Obama and spirit be guide no.
Your friend is Sheila.
Sheila na guide no. Nti Obama no your ba. Nti woni mu kakra ba ye no. I believe from the creation of the world, if you talk about people that God has really placed their hands on, like Moses, like Noah, like David, like Solomon, I believe I'm from that lineage. So, saying Miss Maya saying maybe no matter who you are in this world, we want to tell you that the air can no credit air culture. You know the story in the Bible about Moses and Pharaoh. Pharaoh was so stubborn that He felt that he was the God on earth. But you see, Moses has to try and explain to him that they be nyame say me fa me nkofo no free baby omo no. Na me fa mo promised land. Pharaoh was still doubting until Nibanu wuye. Before Pharaoh saw that no, there is something that is living around us, you know. So I see myself like, oh, catch him say, you're planning, you're per se, Shatta there,
you're bringing it down.
Remember my feature Beyonce, na oda onda. Yeah, remember my Abia Vibes Cartel. I be posting picture for happy birthday. Oda onda. Nyama be sisi my brother muno. Like ube dream one because me myself sometimes when I watch my life and things that are happening, like everything I've done in Ghana music as an artist is like the only one that has done that and no one has done that. You know, so I see like, okay, cool. Keep on saying it. God is just trying to let you know that I'm giving you rope. Monsesa na mundi mi banichi. No sesa mungina but omuntia one day you be sorry about say yes so maybe nyame akon radio stations bebre presenters bebre omungina mo at the same time people say hey no we dey when nyame anaye because only more akasesa yeah yes you know I believe whatever music I'm doing yes we be able to say be a Shatta or yeah world music na worldly music in yama but I'm preaching the gospel. If I see the youths listening to my song, Niamo Mutimeka Chairman, no, me call Stamford Bridge. Niamo Hamid say, oh, boss of Panam, so person me room can share feeling. Bro, yesterday when I got there, the things the boys were telling me made me realize that I'm preaching the gospel.
Wow.
Because Shatta true unyumwe na medenya skau, Shatta true unyumwe na mede sit down. You know, all those things when I hear them, I go like, okay, then God is going to be happy about it. So I am in the music industry to take the people out of bondage. Artists be brave, their spirits and who is guiding them is the problem. So me, I don't even mind when people are saying, "Yeah, be Shatta free mu." Omwe yi me free mu sa, nyame ama miskasa, and I still mu. Omo kasa o Shatta de on kan but mo come mo want some radio. What must I say? So sometimes it makes me feel like, oh, okay, cool. Then let me just keep praying to God because all those things they are doing is in Psalm 35. That's why I have like a Psalm 35 tattoo on my chest.
Yeah.
You know, one of the lines says, "Bring them to confusion and dishonor who despise my head." So if you are despising my head, my downfall, God will bring you guys to confusion and dishonor. And the dishonor will be when you be talking about your own colleague. Say, yeah, planning say those are the confusions that you get among yourselves. So I think it's one of those life basic things that people should just learn from. And this is my story, and I would like to let people know that I am aware, but I am not scared.
Wow. Don't forget we live on DSTV2 and we live on Facebook Hesben FM to make sure say obekono akwa like page na fe comment bi answer the abana you ready ede ama kama pa. Shatta me title Shatta you a local champion. Shatta you a local champion, but local champion with big collaborations. Local champion with big featuring. To say Beyonce money ade oye be ifu ana.
I understand say.
Hey Wale.
You see sometimes you can force a horse to the riverside, but you can force it to drink. You see, they are trying so hard to make it look like Minyobia. But God is always trying to set that record straight. What must I say? Me say, where the amose mumpeno, and no na missing me peno. But mankind is so stubborn. You see, God always gets angry when people fight Shatta Wale. That is what I've seen in my life. Like Nibufu, and Nibufu, and Yama or Yamamino, a bro, Nipa dreams.
And in Tiaseso.
Like this is a guy that every blog, every like media house, like I won't say every though, but some that say a whole lot of things about me. But you see, Beyonce is a person feature African artist. Or feature guy be a free Ghana. Guy no feature no. On no near collaboration on an album. So other artists no feature money other artists. I was the only person on that project that Beyonce featured with me and her alone. But as usual, some of God's children are very stubborn. So they don't want to listen to the direction, and they don't want to watch the direction where we are going to. Beyonce came into Ghana music industry to save us from whatever problem we are going through. We always preach about international artists, that been artists back international. God gave us the queen of music in the world to project just one person. And God, that is how God behaves. Like nyame, obe bibiama, obe test washe. Say, obe to me, aso we mu ana. And the way you come to, you can ask God for money. But obe ma wakoto God temu. Ebi obe funa je ma pro ebi onkwa na wato God temu. But o relax kakra. Ebi mo say, na den she God na say no. Hey, DNA, that is how God works. So for me to feature Beyonce was like a test to get Ghanaian music industry. For us to get our tourism and culture high and move to the world we want to move to. Because Ghana is enriched with a whole lot of things that we can sell to these white people. And this place will be a place of like tourist attraction. But because Oma painting picture being to Nyame ya no Obia who say, oh, Shatta there, na Shatta there. Now, if you don't say, Beyonce, go and share no. You don't try video. You don't try Photoshop. But me pe camera angles.
Obe skit and son wako Shatta.
Man, person me skit.
Oh, okay.
Why don't you
I
me people no. Madam people. Me put that in.
I don't know.
So basically, I think that is what the industry failed to see. Say, Nipa na musimo pena asem no. Ono na nyame use na ede save mo. And it said that the rejected stone is always the cornerstone.
Wow.
What must say? So I believe sometimes me dream why I shame because I believe that Beyonce's collabo could have brought a whole beautiful thing to Miami colleagues. I mean, more industry, Sarkodia, Stone Boy, more medical, more. I believe it would have elevated most of us to get like international features. But as usual, I'm going to say Shatta there or a whiner, but Nyame say on any age, man. So basically, that is what has happened to our industry that is making us, still lay back.
Wow. In terms of awards. You've been working hard ever since you started. Somebody from Dancehall, King, Evil, Commando, Eba, Malisa, money at the Adina. Ute and you know teams no and you with a boat to say my Tyson blue. Minim oye nyom said the beya obenya awards and I said oye nyom said the beya ebe tonko fo akoma so. Na like almost the same free to be more now because at times unyum bi o ha nka ya na if say no enyum we die enka wo se bi kra etimi enya award but onhwe no na bia enka ho kra enti ya na me pese me wisa say like say na wo si bi ye wonyum do you do music for your fans out there and I say oh yes and no ma me nyam fanji award.
Okay. But Mali will be auto yourself say one thing you don't know about music is when it hits you, you feel no pain. Me get music for the soul. Me they be me catch and for say I didn't come here to even do music, for like a near maybe. I only saw a talent and I didn't even know that otu me get popular say unantia na nkrofo I only saw it as a talent from the beginning, but I realized that my songs are motivational songs. Anything I make a while ago, I feel I'm preaching the gospel in another world.
Okay.
Whoever is smart about, listening to gospel music will understand. Because I call God's name inside. It's good to say what country more, obey I be recognize it. And like I would say, like the way if I come to Kumasi, I'm more recognizing me, like more appreciating Yama May, even from afar. The things I hear you people say, I see it as an award. The only next thing I need to make sure is that, am I making this thing as a business entity to make money out of it? Yes. According to business, I'm a Mrs. So I'm only taking care of the business that I'm doing. And that business, when it yields, I am a Mrs. I'll call that as an award. What must I say?
Okay.
What man will give you as an award, yes, might be, beautiful. But the ideas behind the award, will it be controlling? Will it be manipulative? Will it be an award that you know, I'm making sure say they want to tame you? You know, I think of all those things. But me coming into the music industry, coming to see the award scheme, I feel like then I'm more trying to draw as because I'm in petrol. And he said,
Obetimi kura
yeah, and so obi deserve more money can on go. Because award no one, more money ska. Two, me and Kazana met to me for Ninyama about Abet now, I shot Fefe Ninyamanti. No cry. You know, and it's beautiful if we do it like that. I found out that no crime. So why don't I shift myself from this world? Because it can distract me from what God has sent me to come and do. That is why I don't really put awards when I'm doing music. You check all my songs as a mayor. I do the songs in a way that can motivate a sect of people. I know when Bantama boys hear it and they feel it, they can spread it out to a beer, hash down, wine, what must say? Because it's a message I'm sending to people, you know. So, me check type of numna, namabo. So I don't really do like songs. Obi a friend of trend. Me trend.
Okay.
I know music that fills the soul. At least, Obi say prove them wrong. I have fans that when they are singing, then they are crying. I say yes. Make reality stories about what I am going through, and what I'm going through, you are going through. Obi to me ebi a dem ha ebi obeka say ebi a ondi obiaka and only problem bia yen na your petty problems, but say na can you say ufo mu share now as I
what you say na what sensuo dia siu dia ho
what must say, you know. So I believe we all have problems. So say me to you I sing it to relate to our everyday life. And I think that is what has helped me to now. And on my machine side, and I got beef songs. I run to be me and not beef no bassy. Shatta, because in Kofono, what ideology of how Shatta delivers his songs. So when it comes to a problem that I narrate it in a song too, people like grab it quickly. Because I'm not saying I tell people that in Kofo TMU, but it's true. Nyama be no mudi tie me you. Ebi obi abrabo nye but maka o menyim say one day we go make am. And anipa na making after 5 years. Nti sa nyum no.
Ofani agro.
A gospel man. Sorry abebo. Ebi obetumi abo any other gospel artist nyum. But on the oti wonyum no spiritually no. You know you won't get it. So basically awards, yes, they are fine. They are good, but I believe we need to position how award schemes should be.
Wow.
So we can get it to the right for people.
Okay, I think say me no din kuma ya unua ba bebora nti ma me embusa no akwasi entwene nante se woni your friend say papa kuma se na afi one don men sam rounds na answer ne be dance or king na do Ghana the dance or king dance or king
a beat in
na
Olegana ninja
Kolegana ninja
you know angowa
but remember now also trauma me no
eno unse bene esemasem
enyum ni nyampie
ocho nyum one to say it songs no
onyu ni bu ocho on trauma okay
but on person obia dey
these guys
oh yeah dey Bravazi around the open asem dodo the dika ma me musa wo say edi ntina say like owo do de Shatta Wale sa and sakra na no abo enkomo no
so mema SM fo nyina fans nyina kwa ba bi abro bi a mechia no I kuma se Sam Flex mechia no baby obi a mawi no
is it ni guy name no kuma se Sam Flex
DjkA say me hu play enye na asem kra enye
okay
sata me kai say I want I number refi the omo musicians no do omo flow so ntebe ka me no no nko a na yete fom ti be kwotena na nchanam ka champion onwom ya me de wo onwom ya me de pa no so hwe me movie a o Philippa
wow
yɛte hɔ no nkɔmmɔdidie mu a na mso me ne ne di nkɔmmɔ sɛ daakye mepɛ sɛ me so industry no me so meboa nipa ne nipa nti yɛdedi nkɔmmɔ bebree ɛna adeɛ no aba mu ɔhyɛ me nkuran ɔka kyerɛ me sɛ menkeep on oh akyɛ ɛnyɛ nnɛ but saa time no na social media no na
yeah
ka abom sɛ deɛ meka nyinaa ne big artist a no mu didi n'akyi but ɛnyɛ nsɛm nyinaa na
wobɛtumi aka
ɛdidi wie na nsɛm
ka nsɛm nyinaa nti ne nkura nhyɛ no
ɛnyɛ nnɛ
akyɛ
ɛti nkɔmmɔ ne mediiɛ no ɛbɛm nkɔmmɔ ne bɛm nam sɛ
ɔbrantie ɔnyɛ just musician
ɔnyɛ just ayi wo sɛ musician biara no ɔsae prophet ɔsae prophet asɛm bi a ɔbɛka no wo sɛ ɔka sɛ ne word bi a ɔno nnwum sɛ bi a obi wɔ hɔ a ɔse dabi ɛbɛyi anaasɛ ma nti ɔtie nnwom no na ebi aba mu a ɛnwom no yɛ gospel ma no
ɛde ma no nokorɛ
nti ɛna de wɛ osi saa support street no ɛnyɛ easy sɛ obi be support to street.
Akwasi no nka me ba so no Shatta say oye for the streets.
Yeah.
Also say oye for the streets.
Yeah.
Edien na mo hu no street ma hwe ye be free ye be sorry free dem abeda street wo bi o.
Ba mo pa read.
And don't bury you.
Very more.
Because they see you never see because Shatta Wale can say me I'm for the streets. One so say you are for the streets.
Yeah.
In the street to amon chira ade kro wo mu nenye za amon sorry nko.
Street you know ye kasi street and me chiro street na se. Obi a wabre.
Okay.
Wabre or starting we ni boafo. Ebi kura fi say enye yi. So abambuo street no so ye bu na so bu bi na eto bi street bia no mo ya taze na mo na ko no ye one on throw
ni afi no mate
ye flow mo twade ente kon
obobo no twade ente se de
o kon ente o se abo bi twade ama no kon ente
da bi ni tente
wa bre
and once the train so ntia de still
and street no so ya bu no no so bu bi
okay
e kom obi wo street bia wadidi ahaban so dawo wadidi ahaban so ye aduane ye waache aduane gale aburo nom no on de mecho no enti wa brewo street
okay
street no obi a woni buafo ane friend street na wa betimi abesole na wa kai ni nua mo se ni nua nom so wo ba bi nteso didi mo mu bidi
okay
sanete
wow
enti street ne de jail you so fan na mu
jail fan na mu
so be kokot just street ne court na na obe pie mu bu na wo sole ne e desew yeah town na wo pie
recently crowd I think so wo ka court ne yi aseme me hwe ono an live video that was an any 3 days na o ka say what say nkofo bi de no e court na enya de se court o de ono Shatta obetu ne na yesi oda Shatta say eba si asem on dia say wontimi nka say wonko ana menua
so say mofa law no say ejuma ba ye work to nkofo bre nkofo omoma nkofo bre no yentumi inform court because you home say big men
okay
and that is a brainwash from slavery time abetoye so ayentumi nkasa no I would want to teach Ghanaians an example say nyame na asoma say yemepe no kre baby anokre ne dan yemfa no kre no nto
one fan to be frato
yes because omudi niam bia hwanhwan me too much afi
wabre
ene me kokot sa enye say me di obi ska o but music industry aden
unko rape obi anso
thank you what must say de bia nkrofo omuni me ye adwuma no mu ene omuni me kokot but some way me sa what are you trying to tell the whole of Ghana say me nyana enyum keke na meto nyum no metumi to nyum metumi to Melissa amin fro bia di wo mu ba okote bia really presentable aka na enyum bia makobo show a bia London me say try me 80,000 pounds
me na me de me ho
me na me de ose me boa all is defamation of character so is the system hearing this, is the system watching this? Recently this woman that would just come out and say we plan to bring Shatta Wale down. All those things, they are threats, they are defamation of character. And if our, cyber crime units are more IGP office or now Ghana Police Headquarters or Mutia, people like that should be called to book. People like us, like Kimuni Nyama, we need to be protected. Because what we are doing is what is taking crime out of the streets. Recently, like he care about on any gunshot story, a war Nyama. What must I say? People like gunshot have like things that ABS stories on which me I can. If you even listen to them, you cry. But like he has been able to bring most of these people from the streets. I have in Krofwa, Yeni Omako America, from the Zongo straight to America, no munko se juma. We are doing things for the street to ease the crime in the system. Through Shatta Wale, me to me say me so and akwashi aba down.
Okay.
Because me before wakra bibia.
Kwashi na what you say? Only my kwashi.
Oh yeah. Say wadaroma o skit ni me na me te that way.
Say street term.
Street term. Yeah. What am I say? You know, we've been able to try and stop people from doing all those.
Shatta Wale obi ade right yetimi frɛ.
Oh,
like akwashe no, also above from because of
because of my music. Because through my music, most of the people in the Zongo started doing music. Because I started encouraging them, say, "Munya, munfanto ha, ubenye ska umu at least in kakra." Most of the boys that I know in Accra are watching Shatta Wale because wakase and on try and I age one more. What am I saying? So all these things that we are doing is the system watching. But if the system is not watching this and you are listening to people always defaming Shatta Wale on radio, obi bitimi betina radio so no wa yes takakra obi so no mutumi yes I am film. But me can pe na ne pa na ko lawyer no they are court.
Eno de ni afrɛ.
Eno de ni afrɛ me. Ye penny for no person me I want to teach them a lesson. And you see whatever I'm saying, I will do it whether they shoot me or they whatever. I will be at where I want to be and I want to see a court judgment say my family. Election period now, if they want a peaceful election, then they should stop those people from doing those nonsense things on radio. But if they don't stop them and they want to just try and push us, then the street will rise. And we shall stop those kind of things because sometimes we need to be protected, bro. Like, and you're very sad, say, Abia, brother, sorry, na, Abia, me, ya, internet, so now we need the You feel like,
very sad.
Yes, you feel like, I'm too sorry if you fear about radio, so, Ebe, ya, Shatta. You know, sometimes when I hear that, I go like, so is the system really watch? I've spoken to IGP Dan Parry Makachane several times. I've spoken to a couple of his, subordinates, Mino Makasa. And they tell me, oh, we can go and put an embargo on them in court. Bro, me need time. I'm a kwako, sue Akwesha Bwaje. I'm in $1 million. I'm in a court for 6 months. I don't have time to sue Saliman because she doesn't have 50 Ghana cedis to even pay me in court. I don't have those times. The system should be aware. In America, when you make a threat statement, in America, you can't even type bomb on a phone. FBI bet Tracy BB one. Thank you, because the system is working so much that you can't even be typing certain things on your phone. So you can't say certain things on radio. Is our system working like that? No. But our leaders are there and they are making people suffer, and that is their plan to just make Ghanaians suffer. Some of us, we came to save the people. The number of people we can save to God and rescue to God is our dream. That is what Like is doing through his skits. Like you were commando, Nyama war skit my own like a killer when he say, "What's your movie now?" Say, "You probably need to say, you need to
anymore."
But I say, "You're branding no." I say, "Any man who I say, I'm was." Sometimes I'm to miss and I'm used to doing TV.
Wow, show.
But because Mali said, "Baby, who's it like it?"
Papa.
Because so say, we found a way to keep the streets calm, and that is what the system needs to acknowledge us for. But if system overall no be able just Shatta Wale to court, now all lawyer no, what more than a service idea now, and a lawyer no I think you like wasting your time. Yes, because if only you think that you are going to get money for your client, Shatta is not the type of person that will go and rent a lawyer and take to court just for some case. Because BBIC or music industry, my bro, I'm gonna start here. If people will be sincere, I didn't start anything. I didn't come and started disrespecting everybody.
Yeah, because bandana time near we were watching you, and sometimes no competitors or the likes of Yogi Dogi, the Batman, the Sonny Ballis, but man who saw no be a con that era.
No. In about a young for son about. Me about me bought bandana from Ghana and I'm about. My you be Yogi Dogi was a godfather to me. I never saw myself to be like, okay, me here dance until me share Yogi Dogi baby. The only person they started crashing heads with is with Samini. they crashed Samini's head with my head. And that's how now Samini is my best friend.
And
yes, because I love him so much. I owe Samini like a whole lot of things in my life. Me
Wow.
my dream say me bomb passing me mama miskabi be say bedroom ni birthday bi na ma toka kesiye bi ama no.
Samini.
Yes. You know, because they crashed our heads. You know, all those things went on and on and on. Bedu stone boy sisi crash black sheriff about or no born home day. Omo crash it. And all this thing, the system is looking at it. And when I start something, then somebody will say, okay, what time we enter? Okay, and so you're better say. Then people start talking about me, and then when I talk, and it shouldn't go like that. I'm tired. Like me, my bro system, no need the way I'm treating and celebrities, no.
But me sure so court no crowd the Labiano be kwa kujine mama. Unim Labiano.
Me TikTok police no. Me follow them go.
Labiano.
TikTok police.
Ba kuma se be hwehwe me. Me ne bon komo pa. Ti o be no frame no so ba me nche ne say ne ba no say ochia no pa.
No, it's a great fun.
TikTok police.
Yeah, my TikTok police. I love him so much. So in Kofosana, nyama shiom like omo finding out problems no. Any baby free. Into Omo Kasas yeah. They are talking like they don't respect. But Labiano is a very respectable person. But we only say, then a debia moka kwano wasem. O debia no moka no wasem. But kwano become back compare. Now we must defamation of character.
Moko court.
Yes, moko court. Niama on my yeme no. Mami foko to mo Shatta ya nyabotre mo I'm say hey Charlie abutre bem me because me nyahwe. But niama no we na makuma ba some way then. I tell them what I want to tell them.
Just like what they are doing to my brother right here. We say Matis here say on throne but ne kuma would on the buy. Na the work cast on the buy na.
Nyina baby and cancer asem na da. Me need time. Say me could jina baby say. Na niema mpo aye wa wo niema no. Wa hyehye no. Woni so afo afre obi. Tell me sra wonso me mu na onso ame. Nipa ba akutimi so anema. Ti se nipa bebre we be so ha. Na we aso ha. Na we aso ha.
Enti aden akosi.
Me nyina baby nso nkoka baby. Na woni pakro wonte ma no ene kasa. What you say? We kutia baby.
Enti na mrebu pa ba na wo kasa just like said Nancy Shatta nso akasa nyom to no kro pesu ejai.
Na me che say is it no just say wo de
mama mfasa ma wo
let me the PK na me gina traffic mu
na wo ton
na me ton
ko wa ibida
na ma organize PK for boys na na gina me atiku and so baba obaka ma baji street as one odo ne hia say one don kan no odo eni hia ye nchirima no ne anwene wo mu
like na
mo ba no
ugidi sede na ya na ma ede sansem no ede ba
de minim ne se e kan brabo ho abrabo toro bi a obeyale ho beto ho bedodo toro bi a wa utimi sole wa no na on feel happy ho na mo koton ne ma ye kan se ye koton ne nye Joseph
yeah
anyo no ani nwa mo na koton
yeah
ye ton Joseph na nka wakoni akoku no wakobre okosom okodru ha ye se wasa akofa ohene yere ni asa kwa ye din asema sa to no so asa de ne ko prison hwede awrade ye okoduru ho wie ya wakohye nkom se prison ho no kwa na na yi na pie eti obu ho a wo ka ne ho asema a wo tan no no
eno no kra na esa pagya no
awrade se yi na ye de epie so afi wo be prime minister o onua mo mo ton ne wie ye no omo ba ne ho omo be pa aduan no se mo papa we mon kofa mo papa mra na me mamo duane enti wiase no se what street na se a me ni kuma se na mo dua ben na etwie what ya se dia ye be yi kakra bat ye be try se ye be dey
ye be solve
so etime dia me no do ba mi bia ma ba mu just what twa me mene
unia bambuo
debi me ni abambuo be sole me wa me shazi ka si ho sole amatuma de
eno na me ka se
enye de wo no na ye me die
de wo de no
na ye me die
ye ti konkura na
what you say ye nyina ye boa na industry na ye dey
apagya
enye me nkoa na me ko pagya wo me nkoa me ntimi ade so we metimi me ntimi me ne me nua no me colleagues ene ye nyina ye dey ye Inti se banes and ye trouble me na ye di matema. Enye no an say yi. Konfan koma pembe bi atan ma pembe dokunu bi adi. Bibi anam de Shatta Wale nyuma asem. Pembe bi atan no madam.
Enyum no mu de everybody akwaten ana. Ya akwaten.
Ya akwaten e me la pa. Na no wanka ya akwaten o.
No can say.
O say like my thing.
Sure.
Baya kuma ikare musisa no ma.
Aye dey e be don. That's it. Oh, intimi nua mesre say industry ni ye nyina ye nye dai.
Okay.
Ye kamom ni empagya de na nchirima na eba no. Omu na this new system eba mu. Enkura na eba no. And now back to akwa de phone man head or the bay.
Yeah.
Iti ye masa ankura ne kwan. Me die no. Sa de betchim na awurade ba ye madom na ade achime.
Aboskemo.
Na menya obia wo street. Aboske we ogina we di adwuma no betim na.
Ontimi nya hwe bra.
Ontimi nya hwe. So iti me die ne se de bia menya nipa foforo what talent. Na metimi aboa ma ne talent na ede.
Epie
me die no.
Aside no de obi aka bia nam ha.
Peter. Isa me de ontimi meka bibi nsi manim se aboa na akwase a.
David.
Sebe. Wonim nyi hu nse me. Yeah. And now the mean yasem.
David.
No other camp baby. This time around we living in scientific world.
Me da say. Allah. Oh, what's we living in there?
Scientific world.
That's so.
Ye yan kamom. Ye yan kamom. Say we bufu. We bufu. Me kwa me wo. Uye hwana be catch him say they say una okura kuma wudo me correct we catch us say chale
Men kanisa.
Kasa ye nyina ye baako ne ye nyina ye nsum
Yeah.
na ye moa na adwuma ne mpagya so e bia wo me catch us ye kwasea ba how am besi aka kwasea na kire wo
Eno no na dia asem beba no. No kre.
O kana kura kire me aka kire me ba de wi abesi aka no kura kire me kire say wo time
What time no kre? Eno kre pa. Eno kre.
Me meka no kura na kire wo
Afutu e wo mu mienu.
That's
Do obey na nim ode betu fo no. Na be kire so obefa na asa wo mfa.
enye me na meka kire so time wa asem a wo beka wo bi ogina chi no be o ta boy
Kre.
so eti enyi sa wo tan ni mfiri ye mu na enye me pa ne sa me be like you
David.
enye me pe
Nyame.
You go work with nipa o movie mu a.
what yes na me ba ye so nya me nko na me didi opa bi so bia me ne nam bia
Oh yeah.
enye me nko na me didi
Oh yeah, minim pa.
o ma me ne o mu ye adwuma ko opa bu mi sa papa kuma so me fon ko a wunya me me nsu fon opa bi sa o mo sa hwan ye chisi ye hia wunya me fon no ane makasa me mpe ayi bia metembe me hyemadu kurum ba me kame a
Me count.
me kan said the one don kan no obekwa akokan no obeyi ba akọ ato ho hey why you say enti mesre
Yen for do.
ene koro ye say even akosi antwime ya ade na nya ka kire me ye but emfa kasako amfa nimatem what must
Expect me say me nsamfa wasem na wo ka no.
what you say ka kire me akosi ade say ana obi a wo say oye kuma wuduni o mebo mi audio a magina baabi akase
me na maje
o fa sa audio no
me da say one don mami yeah so mami musa wasem I think the president for a meeting be Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia incoming your friend is saying presidential candidate for NPP. Mama nka ni yi na eja. Coming president Amanu Akopa. Emma, ubisa question. Now you were talking for the streets. Say omoba I think say na street no omo just street no by street for no say na omo so na ya na e ma won so e ma omo to onyom. Newspaper headlines on TV, on radio. Shatta Wale sorry anote your friend is saying so industry would di matters when you akonya akopie Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia anima obeka problems high industry street asem na akokan me gidi sa TV dent na akokọ kasama street no instead say ensema nka ekoso industry no na nka mfa senka obeka e dey actual vice president.
Some say me no, I see people like they don't really look deep into things. We say ngofo kasa one thing my dad has always been telling me is that I'm a good listener. So because I'm the nipa no can.
Okay.
Exactly. So that say me reply nipa na, me reply accordingly. What must I say? May yes, you know, interaction with the vice president. Now later me to say nkofo eka nsem and like I was like, enti mono, I don't know say oh sorry I know better now. And nkofo no mbo answer no better now. Bro, like if we can look deep into our lives, maybe you like this. Every time I open Juma way, who free Kofi free Obi, and I free boss be, and I say oh if I'll CV bra, and some will be to me do. So it means people help you to come here. And see, if I go there and there are a whole lot of problems, you guys are not tackling, because me can royalty asem, my royalty asem sa I see me mboa there, and my guys are in similar to me buy industry. I just fought for change of price or industry.
Okay.
People fought me for that. So that one is also aside. When I came into the industry, I was talking about how they should, you know, relate to like arts or industry. They saw that as a disrespect. Now I see that in conform supporting me. Up to now, I'm Shatta Wale. I have fans, no.
Okay.
And some street, sometimes I can't street. I'm gonna boys now moving street no super. But me have doctors, lawyers.
Okay.
Almost here street, almost free street, my bread.
Okay.
Almost done doctors.
And in your street, you know, my members are moton, ice water, PK near the other.
I saw for you now. Street. Now Reverend Professor is street.
Yeah.
Street art.
About for one.
If you listen to Above For's preachings, you see that first, no, he was, you know, into this miracle.
But the nay.
But see, okay, reality.
Yeah.
Why? Because he's from where I am from, or where like he's from. And we are here today to just let people understand, say, if we get any opportunity, what can we do for our brothers who has brought us here? Because like he started here, no, Ebia Kokoma phobia on him. I'm started almost spreading the video Accra. Ebia some Accra baby over there kakra ejuma. Sa boys no almost spread yes massa mbacho madam for new Ebia ne massa no a billionaire. Say me ko in coffin pinifo no motion like when so that me say hey
na me sure no.
Emfe. So the man is like I become teary, you know. But what I just want to let people understand is that industry, you know, they have formed a gang to just promote what they feel is right, and fine, they are trying, but is it yielding? Like, are we making money out of that? No. You know, apart from everything, we all want to make some ends meet, and to me. So Michelle president, na me catch and if you're an industry person, you don't see it like power in go way and almost supporting. Because also go show was stadiums this year, radio station, obey adverts oh yeah my wine. Here's what I'm saying. So if I've spoken for those people, those are the masses that votes presidents into power. Me no say I could vote this year and do baby. But the masses are the people we target. So if I've spoken for the masses and you go and sit on radio and say all these things, I see like caucus group way. What does it on?
Caucus.
Caucus. You know, and that is one thing I see that you know. I mean that so the like he can be. You know, I want to chip in. He said that. Go for to me, Shano. I catch him and say, "Oh, say Akuma Oduna Okitao." Or say, "Baby, some Ghana music. You to me catch artists be oba out and ra." Say, the industry no Okitao. No we jiatum. And now the coon.
Okay.
One time me call Nigeria, me share Corredo Bello, Don Jazzy artist.
Yeah.
Or catch him be and I'm say, small boy will dream power. I say, name didn't everybody awards, so everybody's fighting for, you know, artist of the year. But bro, when you get that thing finished, the way at the end of the series, you know, unto create another hit song again. Because pressure that also. Because last year we win, and this year person win. Maza unye BMW, unye Rolls Royce, unye Toyota, unye Benz for no year 2024, bet me 2025. And the plan is there. Music now yeah, nyame de ma ho empire bo say nyame next year mama hit yumsa. But so ko fasha also. say oh yes I mean I met so
na me boss
obe boss shows in for my fans but say me like it was your fans different.
Sure.
Yes, we want to say and then oba you know fans na here bibi.
afi na dia ho ya aba be she wo mu.
Yes, I feel now my better than competition now. So that is why I always preach to like artists like yeah, crash your hair say hey omo you so Jaina bra me side. You understand me? But people don't understand. And I like what like you said that on fasa kuma would tighten shame. So what can I say? Who's if you're tsunami so power?
Ye ni aba GSC ho.
Baby. Like sometimes to me sure me say but like someone just but and let's kiss now go to Santa no munga me dia no man. Me ko she team. Yeah. What can I say?
Yeah, ne dia ma.
Mon pè me trousers no. Me me chalote no.
Bibia gu. Na kuma wudu no ye wo mpanfo wo ntimi nkoya ade a. Ubetimi akoy ase wo koy. Da be wontimi.
Yeah.
What you say? Ye chance ye respect ye mpanfo no na mpanfo no kan asem ne etie. Na nkra mpanfo no so e de wo sunsun ta nkola na dia. You won't say ya fro.
No correct.
Me say see ametuwe me ko ba bi na me kwaje a yi Nigeria wudu. Ye be ka se kuma wudu ya. Oh, enti ye nyina masre sansem na. Sansem na ne ka na wona wote so wona dabi masre. E be kwa kofa wanchi ade ayi Shatta be say wanchi. E be kwa kofa wanchi ade aba beto ase unua colleagues bi yada wo kra na fa ohun ho sa so no de wa ma ehwe
Won ne no competition
but bi so akuma se ana be make dialogues ansa na me so aka bi ma be like it is all cancer akuma se so di machi a eno kra me fan so te ameka no kra kire no ono so benya bi sa eno next time kan se mi na so nya aka ba wono no di wachi no obi kan aka so dabi ye nyina na yesu manya me nko amese
wow
fans ne de wo kan wi o ba wo said one don wo ka no ye de ade na abede abehye uti so etimi de mesre enye me na ma gi bibia si wo me beto mpanimfo ma beto mpanimfo bebre me de ebetwa mi mu na me ye bi ti me de ankwanoma me din pa no
ankwanoma me ye ne emetimi me mre ne so a na me ko wow
na ankwanoma me de
anume Ankwanu me mrene swala miko.
Me ya de na nya abro obetimi akopo number onsro obeka je se masa
ade a wo ye no
ade a we ya wo ye no
wanya ade untime mono
ade na da mawle odi ne kwai
untime mono tini dale say obeka no credit throw
odi ne kwai obeka no kure na ide
atro
say ni pase no woni ni live a untime na nya akada ohun so obesa acho se masa minie minua na wo on fa asem nya dai enhyemu masre adwuma no ba bi e kwan na wa wo ye nuru ba bi a wo eti masre se okoka bibi sa akora akora di machi cheche ku ana tetena na sigi confirm ku abe feel se opon se me ba no ni nyina no obe da bi na de ye papa da bi ono kwan na ekita ade ne sa da bi advert ti me ba mitim ka se da bi
we de monye
family mo
no monkoye
family no so nya dai enkoye me se nkora na mi nua mo enya ka papa nya fie papa wisu na me nam fom kora me okay I know how to survive so enti mesre ye nua no nkuma wudufo ye nyina ye baako mo me mfa wodo ene nkamom ye mfa nya adwuma no na ba bia mpanfo ese wo mu de ne megu akwa mu bia ye mfa wu ye ni ye kan say asumdwe mra
sa de no kwa mo say yare wo ye system
no mo
because so sure up to now that the lumba ni kojontwe ye collabo
yeah
amachi did ni lumba ye collabo
debi
it's because of how they've built Ghana
yeah
and we have to change that mindset you see if me to me back America ever feature artists
yeah
in Yamoha me want to say I don't mention because be a briefly in like briefly out now me say me a normal person man show me say Shatta Wale if I'm musika me say you feel say we are all one in this room so when we want to do something the energy will click what am I say I feel Ghana has been able to build that into our culture is one thing that is worrying us and he said back on Koswa na ya forming gang be around it now I didn't I say now we are the no person now we you know like they tell us in our heads and in abro for like world, you know, yes, Obia respecting the position. And I even have black stars are not even playing well. Because the Timika chair one player so botching way.
Yeah.
I don't know I mean.
Nani timu yani dead.
And it's suddenly a queen.
Ujina park na sukuru nya ball no be pass the derby. Also no kwa chukwe go.
Na gen kaso a champion. But some they like it cano. If Kuma Wood can sit down and say no, Charlie, the yen support it. Yen finding yes skits because what like he's doing is the new world order. In a few years to come, people wouldn't be watching TV anymore. Phones are even going to be, you know, other gadgets that we'll be using.
Yeah.
So why don't we follow the sequence? You know, the reason why I made it two-way bar, I was telling Sammy a while ago, say, when Ghana, somebody will discover something, like people see like, now there na more na suddenly free your papa money me more.
Yeah, I think so. Me recently me some of your brothers are saying say yeah Kumasi ye nyan crass sem no ne sa niema na ye no say to 7 na ade. Oh yeah ye crass sem ti upie ha na ukita bi na was like wow. This nigga is real.
No, because you see, we fail to see success when it comes. And like the Biagana, but we fail to see it. So it goes to certain people. Now, for your time, what must I say? Boys are sorry. Every Christmas, almost celebrity to Christmas. And in every November, now October, November, December, you hear knockout. Oh, bah. But since I come for so knockout, maybe I say, boy, maybe a pile bini, maybe I'm confirmed to make proud and to see China fire to a gas, pa, na kitane dinam. The only thing our leaders are supposed to do is that, oh, Ngwala Mumbra, maybe a mobile game, bueno, this is a pack for you to go and play your games. Oh, this is a place for you. No more setting be up. And no crab much men your government's not your sika because ebia many like in it. Kumase me say person ko e bia obotu kakra ye obibi a ye betumi akoko ye sanya mano. But if you see it and just condemn it, God is trying to find a way to get employment into our land so that everybody can eat. But if you see things like this and you want to condemn it, that is what makes the system difficult. Now boys boy for now it is not matter I'm robbers. Now like I say now then a boy where they be all start to say omo forming bibino one guide you like me. I always blame my dad that daddy say my music only me but today as I'm doing the music I've seen the results. And because time I me and uncle focus oh she we they be on name Robert they be more channel you hey
uja obana na ko bonyum
bro me that month over 10 years now me baby am that
because of what chooses over bonyum
10 years
10 years
abontin
10 years blah I'm for
10 years.
No, it's serious. What am I saying? So sometimes when I'm seeing that you have opportunity be to me directly, you want to the opportunity in because they me you know with my music. Now I feel say I found a direction that we can make money constantly and also make these are radio presenters, your media personalities. No, imagine say Ebia and baby, say Babesaki. Never made that like you $1 million like in end of Ferrari. Okay.
When it's like hallelujah.
Amen. What am I saying? But my no, but me some me no. Me say me like it airport business be. Yeah, promote your Shaxi no. But me train me never be me na kasa.
Okay.
I would really want Shaxi to be a household name in Kumasi.
Wow.
But I'm going to make sure before we launch Shaxi, some of ABA media personalities are minimum more Kumasi.
Emino.
I was standing. Me like it. You never present here cars amamo.
Me that's it.
We are working on that. So let's pray for that.
And I know you will do because Saturday or cancer manager say no wakapa.